Welcome everyone again. It's not been too long since the last recap, so today we're back with 2 losses. I think I'm kind of on a losing streak. Um, so nice. Not nice, but I'm just saying. But let's recap the 2 losses I had today. Pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I think I'm done for the day because, like I said in my previous video, I'm not taking more than 2 trades. It's 100%, usually not more than 1 trade, but today I took more, and yesterday I took 2 trades. But for today I'm done. I'm not trading, so let's just recap those 2 and I'll go about my day. So pretty much overall we can look at the general picture, and Asia was pretty bullish. So initially I was considering we either sweep the Asia and reverse to the downside, or we continue the bullish trend, which we are kind of doing right now. And the first trade was this one, the long that I tried to take because I was kind of bullish. So let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Right here we have the Asia high, this, and on the 5-minute we did have the fair value gap, right? We came back to the fair value gap, and I was thinking we are gonna push up from there. And here, when we broke the structure, we came back to the FVG. Then here, these 2 candlesticks, we broke the structure. I placed my long, and I targeted the, let me see what I targeted. I targeted this high. I could have targeted higher, but I was like, let's not be greedy, so let's just, see what happens if we go there. And we didn't. As we can see, this is the most unfair thing that happens in trading. You place a trade, and that same second, the price reverses on you. So nice, very exciting. As we can see, my stop loss was below here. I think I also placed my stop loss based on 1 minute, actually. Right. Yeah, I did place my stop loss below this fair value gap. I could have placed it here, but I placed it below the fair value gap just in case, but we would have been stopped out either way. So then let's go back to the 5-minute. Then I reconsidered this scenario. We had a pretty good bearish momentum here. So when this candlestick closed, I decided to place a short, and that should reverse on my ass again. But it's okay, that's fine. I'm trying to stay calm. I placed my stop loss above this high, and I tried to target the Asia lows, but that should reverse on me again. Thank you for watching. This was not enjoyable trading session whatsoever. Hopefully we're gonna do better next week. We still have Friday, and we'll see how the Friday goes. Like I said again in my previous video, I have 4 wins and 3 losses on a month so far, but we're still in halfway through the month, so it's not horrible. I'll get myself together. Thing is that I don't think I'm feeling too good psychologically, in the sense of because when you have repetitive losses, it still kind of gets to you, no matter for how long you've been trading. It doesn't get bad to me that I want a revenge trade. I just want to get up the charts. I just don't want to look at them. I'm disgusted. Not really, but you know what I mean? I just don't want to be on the charts, and I think it's a good thing because I don't have a need to make that money back. It's gone, whatever. I cannot have it back. I can only do better the next time, and that's the only thing I can do. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I will, if I trade tomorrow, if I get any setup. But yeah, so far I didn't really enjoy trading the New York yesterday, and today the London, as we can see, was not exciting either. So I'm still kind of hopping from session to session, because sometimes I can get a really good setup on London. Sometimes I just don't want to trade later in the day because I know I'm not going to be home for the New York, or so for me sometimes it's good to trade on a London session, and sometimes for the New York, so I'm not really having any specific the only one session that I'm trading, but so far, like I said earlier, the New York has not really been delivering. The like at 9:30 we don't really have that momentum that we have been having earlier, like all the time earlier, but this week we did not really have like any good manipulation at 9:30, and then like finding order block or like any further gap, etc, etc. So it is what it is. I guess we just have to wait and see what the market delivers later. But thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys wrap up this week good. If not, stay strong. Don't get discouraged. We obviously have the next week and a lot more of them, so don't worry, it's gonna be fine. And I'll see you guys in my other videos. Bye.